Gaijin Smash!
Oh. The timer. We don't get drunk by the end of the timer. We do that timer.
Nothing to do with the timing of the podcast. It's all about drinking.
Okay. Oh, is that a guy?
How come you don't have a box on your head? But we do.
He doesn't have a head that's findable by camera.
Yes.
I guess so.
Hey everybody, it's a podcast. It's the Gaijin Smash Podcast. Actually, someone's not here. Bryan's not here, so...
Again.
Does somebody want to do the Gaijin Smash thing?
No.
No?
No.
Gaijin Smash!
There we go.
There we go. There we go. Yeah.
There it is.
There it is. Hello. So this is the episode 13
Lucky 13.
of the Gaijin Smash Podcast. Lucky. Lucky.
It is my lucky number, actually.
Is it? Wow.
Yeah.
So, my name's Grin
Anchan
I'm Thomas.
from
Great.
from Sweden.
from Sweden.
All the way
Yes.
from Sweden to have fun in Japan.
Welcome.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you. But first we're going to drink. So,
Yeah.
what we got to do is we got to open up the Ukon no Chikara,
All right.
courtesy of Anders.
Today was me.
Yeah, that was you, right?
It was me today.
Hey, thank you very much.
No problem. I got 3 more.
Yummy medicine.
Hey, it actually tastes good.
Yeah, I like
That's
it.
all
I
right,
like
that's all
it.
right. I'm
It's like
getting used to
chewing
it
gum.
now,
Yeah. 13 podcasts. You're going to have to.
right?
Yes. So,
I'm going to
All right,
start
that's that.
the timer here.
The beer timer.
should we talk about what we're drinking?
Yeah, first, we got a lot of things to talk about.
All right.
First thing I got to talk about is if you're listening on the iTunes podcast, if you're listening to the podcast on iTunes, we actually have told you about the video and stuff like that. But as one of our commenters or reviewers on iTunes said that we didn't actually tell you how to go view that stuff. So I'm going to tell you that right now. There's many ways to find us on the internet. One is you can go to our website, which is gaijinsmash.grinningstudios.com. Gaijin Smash, GAIJINSMASH dot Grinning Studios, just like it sounds, one word, .com. Or you can find us on YouTube under Grinning Studios. So it's
Is it one
youtube.com slash Grinning Studio.
Is it 2 N's or 1?
One N.
Grinning Studios. All right.
Wait, no, 2 N's.
Two N's.
GRINNINGSTUDIOS.
See? For us spelling impaired people, that might have been a problem.
On YouTube, I believe it's Grinning Studio.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Well,
So
that
it's
makes
either
it simpler.
with an S or without an S. And we're on there along with the traveling on a dime and all the other crazy stuff that we do, including Sayaku no Bai, the
Yep.
worst case scenarios, music. Some of it's up there, and we'll have more. And you can also find us on Facebook, facebook.com/the Gaijin Smash, I think. The Gaijin Smash?
I think it is the Gaijin. Or you can look it up.
Yeah, I can look it up right here. Yeah, it's the Gaijin Smash. So facebook.com/the Gaijin Smash, and you can find our stuff there as well. You can just Google Grinning Studios, and all kinds of our stuff will come up. You can Google Gaijin Smash, and some other stuff will come up, but we'll come up too. Grinning Studios will come up more than Gaijin Smash. I think Grinning Studios is like the first 5 pages is all the network. The first 5 pages of results is Grinning Studios, our whole network. Grinning Studios includes all kinds of stuff. Gaijin Smash, Traveling on a Dime, Grinning Studios stuff as well.
Sayaku no Bai.
Sayaku no Bai, the worst case scenario. Save Sci-Fi as well is part of the Grinning Studios network. So it's pretty big, but we don't make any money doing this stuff. But if you want to give us money, we're okay with that too.
Can we drink?
Yeah, let's drink.
Okay.
So what are we
Let's
drinking?
drink.
Okay, we're drinking a new beer by Asahi. Just
First,
in
I'm
time
drinking
for-
we've
Oh,
got a
that's
special
Grin.
drink.
That's
This
a
is
ginger ale.
Ginger ale.
Ginger ale.
Because my name is Grin.
Yes.
And this is a ginger ale.
And he has a
and
Thomas.
He has a Thomas.
This is a Thomas. It's got like Japanese blueberry liquor in it, and it's really good. Also
this have
kicks like a
blueberry liquor
mule.
in it?
No, that has. Well, I'm not telling you what it has.
Okay, I get it.
But it does have whiskey. Definitely has whiskey and ginger ale.
Oh no, you put whiskey in this?
Not a lot. Oh, you can't drink whiskey?
No.
Really?
Why not?
You're gonna
Just
kill me
drink
if I
it.
drink whiskey.
So it's not that much.
Seriously, I can't drink
Kill
it.
you. All right, I'll do the
Oh
blueberry.
man,
All right.
you're gonna have to do this one.
All right, I'll do
I
this
really apologize. I
No,
should
don't
have
worry
told you
about
that.
it. I'll do another one.
Whiskey
okay, so
is
I'm
a
gonna
no-go
well,
for me.
we're gonna cheers. You'll just drink the beer first.
I guess I'll drink from the can.
Yeah, I can give you a glass if you want one. But.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, we'll get glass then.
All right.
Got to do this. Can't do it wrong.
So another thing is we're drinking this beer, but one of our friends, Dustin from solo travel blog on YouTube. Just go to YouTube and YouTube search for Solo Travel Blog, and he'll come up. He's got a whole bunch of crazy Japanese videos, and he did a taste test for 3 dark beers in Japan. So while we're getting this set up, we're going to go ahead and skip to that. Dustin, tell us about your beers, okay? Right here. Boom.
Welcome to Solo Travel Blog. If you're interested in Japanese booze, then you've come to the right place. What's up, everybody? We're about to do a black beer taste test in Japan. Personally, I like black, I like Japan, I like Japanese beer, I like black beer. My favorite color is black. I'm fucking wearing black right now. Let's do this damn thing. Now first off, we got Asahi Dry Black. Asahi is one of the bigger beer companies in Japan, so yeah, that's one of the more popular beers, I think. So here's a closer look at the label. It says Super Dry Asahi Dry Black. Well, it says dry twice, so I guess it's safe to say this is one dry drink right here. Next we've got Kirin Stout. Kirin's another large Japanese beer company, so I think this is also a pretty popular beer. So this is Kirin's beer. It's labeled as a stout. It says Kirin's Prime Brew at the top of the can. There's a sweet-ass dragon in the center, and at the bottom it says Brewed for Good Times. And next we've got Tokyo Black. Tokyo Black is a microbrewed beer. So I don't think it's as popular as the other beers, but I think it's maybe up and coming. I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna do a blind taste test in this bitch. Okay, so before I go over the details of the taste test, let's check out the label here. Looks like we've got a sumo wrestler wearing a loincloth and he's just staring up into the sky. So Tokyo Black, it's labeled as a porter. So the way I'm going to do this blind taste test is I made these black covers for the beers. I'm going to put those bitches on. Next we're going to mix it up a little bit. Alright, so the beers have been sufficiently mixed up. I don't know which one's which, but I'll give you the information so you know which one is which right now. Let's do this thing. First we'll have the pouring. Alright, let's pour this bitch. Looking good, baby. Yeah, it's got a pretty dark color. The head's kind of brown. Smells good. Let's do the next one. What the fuck? Oh my god. That was a fucked up pour, man. Well, that was better than the last pour. Somewhat better. Maybe not. It's pretty good. Yeah, I like that one. I guess it's kind of weak as black beers go. Let's try the next one. It's got like a weird aftertaste or something. I don't know what's going on with this one. Pretty good. Strong but good, you know? I would say strong but good. I think you need to have some snack with this though. Like something to counteract the strength of it. I don't know exactly. Well, we're in Japan, so maybe you could eat some dried squid with this bitch. Alright, let's try this one again. Yeah, it's still weaker, you know? Nothing special, I would say. This one, nothing special. So-so, nothing special. Nothing special, baby. Alright, let's try it again. Make sure. Gotta be 100%. See, that time, that one tasted good. I don't know what's going on around here. I need a fucking palate cleanser or something. Alright. What the fuck? It's still good. Alright, let's go, baby. Damn it. Yeah, it's really difficult because when you have a weak one, then you have a strong one, then maybe the strong one tastes good, and then you have the weak one after. It's like keeps changing each time which one tastes good. But definitely this is the weaker one. The fuck? Okay, that was good. One more time. I'm gonna try it one more time. Make sure it's okay. Strong but good. Strong but good. Medium strength, a little bit sweet. Weaker strength, not sweet. So a little bit hoppy, medium hoppy, more hoppy, very hoppy. Very hoppy, not sweet, medium hoppy, sweet, a little sweet, weak hoppy, not fucking sweet. Alright? Okay, so I decided this one's number one. It's kind of medium hoppy, pretty sweet, the best of both worlds. Yeah, for me, this is number one, baby. This one's number two. It's really strong, so you know you're drinking a fucking black beer. It might as well taste a little strong, right? This one's very strong, but it's not got any sweetness to it. So, you know, I think for me it's like a number two. And this one, not special. I mean, it's good, but it's nothing to write home about. It's just a little bit hoppy, not too strong, not sweet. It's just there, you know. It's a little bit watery, actually. So let's check this shit out. Unveil these motherfuckers. So number one. Okay. Number one's Tokyo Black. Micro brewed, baby. Got a little shit here. Okay. Micro brewed. The little guy wins. Who's next? Number two is Kieran's Stout. Prime beer, Kieran Stout. Number two. Alright. That means the loser is Asahi. Well, ain't that a bitch? So, basically, I'm gonna have to start drinking some more microbrewed beers. This was really good. So, yeah, let's check out more microbrews. I'll have a video about that in the future. Thanks a lot. Leave a comment and let me know what you think. Thanks.
All right, so hey, that was great. That was Dustin from Solo Travel Blog, and he's awesome. Some of his videos are hilarious. He cusses a lot, so keep that in mind, Andrew's mom. If you're going to go watch that, he does cuss a lot, and it's hilarious.
Cuss means swear, Mom.
Yeah, it means he swears a lot. He says bad words.
She's like 80, man.
So there's that. And before we drink, though, there are 3 rules. However, we're going to change some of those 3 rules now.
Cool.
I got a review saying, this whole new stuff is just kind of bad. But first rule is you're not allowed to say anyone is stupid for what they said, what they do and whatnot. Just say go on and let them continue with their stupidity for the enjoyment of the viewers or listeners.
All right.
Rule number 2. No more rules about cussing.
I think we should have rules about cussing, because my mom is one of our most loyal fans, so that we just won't make a big deal when someone does. We'll just remind them, hey.
No reminding. It's part of the thing. This is how it goes. I'm really sorry.
This is my last podcast.
Damn. Look at the drama.
The rule applies to him.
No, it applies to everyone. My mom will come over here and kick your butt.
Oh, will she make cookies?
She was
Promise?
a boxer in
Would she?
college, yeah. Huh?
Would she really come here?
Yeah.
I wish.
We'll put her on
let's
the
make come.
podcast.
Yeah, we'll put her on that would be awesome.
Yeah. Make her drunk.
Rule number 3. I am the main host here, so if everybody's talking over each other and I say shut up, everyone needs to shut up. Simple as that.
I think if we're gonna break the, we should say not showing. Could you please be quiet? I think we should show manners here.
Shut up.
See? Go on.
So that's our basic rules. There was another rule, wasn't there?
Probably.
That was 3.
That was 3. But
You're not drunk yet. You can still count.
Yeah, we haven't drank yet.
All right, let's
Yeah.
drink.
We can't
So
talk
Let's
about rules.
drink.
Kanpai.
All right.
Kanpai.
Kanpai.
Or in Sweden, we say.
Skål.
That's good.
Yeah.
So the guy who did the beer video, the taste testing, that's Dustin. Again, solo travel blog on YouTube. Go check him out. He's awesome. And
Try this beer.
try this.
Awesome.
beer.
Yeah.
This is the
Fall
what is it?
special
Fall special
for Asahi.
beer. Hey Dustin, check these beers out. See if you can get the Asahi Fall Special beers before they're gone.
This is a dai joki. Dai joki.
Because it's big. Dai
It's
is
big.
like
Dai
big.
means big. And this is actually 2 cans of beer fits in here. 2 of these cans.
2 small cans.
2 small cans.
You gotta get one that fits 2 big cans also.
I do. I have one. That'll be next podcast if I'm still
The
on.
bigger Dai
Yeah.
Jogi.
It's like
Dai
3.
Dai
It's,
Jogi.
it's literally 3 cans. 3 of not these. It's 3 of the tall
Yeah.
ones.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Dai
That,
Jogi.
they're right over there. You can't see them,
Jogi.
but they're right over there. See them?
Oh yeah, I see it. Okay.
They're
Wow.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah, and heavy.
It's great. So we've got a lot to talk about. I mean, we've been on vacation because in Japan we have this thing called Obon.
Mm-hmm.
Obon is the Day of the Dead. The day when you remember the dead people in your family.
I think they come back, like you hit the bell so they know how to get back or something, and you give them.
You're talking about when you go to the shrine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you go to the shrine, actually the shrines actually have a god or a kami or whatever inside the shrine, and the whole point of ringing the
Oh
bell.
no, I'm talking about like there's a bell at the graves, depending on the religion.
Oh, okay.
My host
Shinto.
family, yeah. My host family they rang a bell. So
That was
they-
in
Oh,
the
yeah.
in
so
the
they could
house,
ring-
right?
so
Yeah,
that-
you
because their spirits get lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have most people, even in my house, my wife has a little like shrine set up for the family, and in it is a candle and a little bell like thing that you're supposed to ring the bell and then gasho or pray and tell the ancestors welcome, and you put out like food that they liked, or if they drank a lot of alcohol, you put the alcohol there. But then to go further than that, we had to go to the grave site of the family. My family has 2 grave sites, I guess.
Yep.
We went there. We clean off the grave. We put in incense and put out like food and flowers and stuff like that the people who are enshrined in there would like, and then gasho and ask for forgiveness for all the crazy shit that we did before we came last time.
Is that what it is? I thought it was, I don't know, to welcome them back or to let them know you remember.
No, that's
them.
in the house. When you go to the grave, you're it's like, this year we've done this and that, and please, bless us for next year and that kind of stuff. Or if something happened, like we had a baby, so we take the baby and it's like, this is the baby here, and please, watch over our baby and stuff like that. So that was a thing, and that was like 3 weeks of breakishness.
3 weeks for you? I had 5 days.
Well, 3 weeks we didn't have a podcast.
No, 3. Yeah, that's true.
So, and also Bryan, he's going crazy with all of his things that he's doing. Hopefully he'll come back for the next podcast. But he's been to Tokyo. He's been to all over Kanto, playing, doing his things. Which he's going to make videos for that. Traveling on a Dime. You can check that out on Grinning Studios at YouTube. Just Google Grinning Studios or YouTube search for Grinning Studios. It'll come up. Or go to our website, gaijinSmash.grinningstudios.com. I don't know how many times I have to say this.
It's enough. It's enough.
Yeah.
And he's he got a modeling gig, right?
Yeah, I got him the modeling gig.
You got him the modeling gig.
Yes, I'm working as a manager of sorts.
Yeah.
I actually got paid to get him the modeling gig.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be in underwear in some underwear magazine or something like that.
It's the thermal it's the thermal the thermal wear,
Thermal wear?
Yeah, I forgot what it's called.
Supposed to keep you warm during
Cool Biz. No, not Cool Biz. It's
something.
what is it? Heat Tech.
Heat Tech.
Heat Tech.
Heat Tech underwear stuff.
Yeah.
That's great. So if you want to see what he looks like in very minimal clothing, because he's the good-looking one of the group, right?
Apparently.
What's the magazine or the?
It's a company that's making Heat Tech.
Oh, the
so
Heat
it's
Tech
a
company.
small company. It's an upstarting company, I guess, making Heat Tech.
Yeah.
So they need.
I've
they
been
wanted
seeing
a model.
them a lot, like in the Eon Mall and
stuff
like
that.
that.
It's actually good stuff. It really works. So it's a new line. I guess he's going to be there.
Keeps you cool when you're hot. Keeps you warm when you're cold.
It's good
Or
stuff.
something like that.
I have a ton. I'm not wearing it now, but I have a ton.
You'd like one now, wouldn't you, Grin?
What?
One of those cooling things.
Yeah, that would be great right now. Cause
my air conditioner broke.
We're in a non-air conditioned place. Luckily, it's not too hot today, but it's hot enough for me. I can't do humidity. I'm from the desert. In the desert, it's dry all the time. We sweat, even if it's like 20 degrees Fahrenheit. When things are freezing around us, we're sweating and it's drying off as quickly as we sweat. But here in Japan, it's not really hot because I'm used to like 100-degree weather, but it's so humid that even at 80 degrees, it's like you're swimming.
Yeah,
and you
it's
sweat
heavy.
and it does not dry off. Doesn't dry off. It's horrible. I hate it. I hate it
Horrible.
So should we meet our guest?
We already did meet our guest,
We
Thomas
did.
from
Sweden. Well, like, why
That's
did
right.
you come to Japan?
Yeah, why did you come to Japan, Thomas?
I don't really know.
See, that's it.
I just kind of keep coming back because I can't stay away. I just meet these awesome people. Like, I don't know how many new people I met this time. And I don't know. Japan is just such a wonderful place.
How long are you here for?
I'm just here for one more week. Then I got to go back, face my reality again.
Face the reality.
Yeah.
Back to life, back to reality. Sorry.
Sorry.
I don't know where that came from.
We're playing tomorrow. He's getting ready. He's getting ready for the gig.
I mean, I'm not even
Exactly.
singing. I'm playing bass.
Well, you're singing on the beer song.
Beer song, yeah. I'm probably going to totally mess it up. But
That's it's the beer song.
it's the beer song.
Yeah.
It's like
If
we're
it's
drunk
played-
while we're playing it. So we're going to be playing at, Bandai...
Bus Center.
City Park Bus Center or something.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
yeah. But on the second floor is a huge stage. There's probably, I'd say there might be close to 100 people coming.
Probably more than that. I got Craig coming, and you got some people coming, and they're going to bring people too. So And my wife is coming.
Your wife's doing
Yeah,
it?
she's
Wow.
bringing her
Sweet.
friend too. So
Really? Wow.
and my baby's gonna be there.
Your
Wow.
baby.
Maluka.
Nice. Oh, so
Yeah,
you're
my
oh
baby, Maluka.
wow.
Maluka, by the way. My baby's name is Maluka, and if you've heard that name, like if you're a YouTuber and whatnot, then and you're into games, especially Skyrim, there's this singer named Maluka, and she did a cover of the Skyrim song, "The Dragonborn Comes," and loved her music so much that when we were trying to figure out what name we wanted for our baby, we decided, okay, let's name her Maluka because we like the music that she was doing. And then we sent her a message saying, hey, we're going to name our baby Maluka after you. And she was like really excited, like that's awesome. And then when the baby came, the baby was a week and a half late. And I finally sent her a message saying, she's born, today is her birthday. And then Maluka sends a message back saying, well, what day is it there in Japan? Because I know the date is different than here in Mexico, because she's actually from Mexico. And I told her, and come to find out, they have the same birthday.
Seriously?
She's like, it's my
Sweet.
birthday. It's my birthday, yeah. So they have the same name and the same birthday.
Did you get a free CD or anything?
Oh, she actually recorded a lullaby and sent that to.
Oh, that's awesome.
To my daughter.
Aw.
She also, for her first birthday,
Mm-hmm.
she made a picture, happy birthday with her on it, and we sent her a video and stuff like that. You won't find this stuff on YouTube.
Well,
or
it's pretty
whatnot.
private. It should be private.
Yeah,
But
I mean-
that's awesome. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah,
She's
and-
pretty big.
Maluka,
Yeah.
or my baby, or
Your baby's huge. Tell her, she's like 400 pounds, man. I don't.
So I gotta ask, what do your wife think about that? So like, there's this girl who sings a song I like from a game.
she
Let's
liked it too.
name.
Oh,
we were
yeah, yeah,
listening to
Wow.
that song, the Dragonborn Comes cover that she did while we were thinking of baby names, and I was just like,
I thought you were
There
going
it
to say
is.
while you were making the baby. But that would have been better.
yeah, while we were making the baby was in the process, of being made inside of my. What? I'm changing the subject here. Forget this stuff. So that happened, and so we've got a lot to talk about on things that I've posted, because I do all the posting on Gaijin Smash.
I was on Sato Island
yeah,
with no cell phone.
yeah, and well, actually, Bryan did post a few things, but it's mostly about him. He's that way, and him and his traveling stuff.
Which again is great.
Yeah,
His stuff is
videos are-
he's good.
And the last video, someone says to me, "Oh my God, you did this video?" And I was like, I wish I did. No, this isn't my video. This is the other guy in the network, Bryan's video. And if you ask me, his videos should be on TV.
Yeah, they're good.
Very well done. Very well done.
Yep.
So first thing I want to talk about is hamster fishing during Obon. Yeah, hamster fishing.
Hamsters.
Hamster fishing. They got little hamsters. Here's a picture. Little hamsters.
We're not talking Richard Gere hamster fishing, are we?
I don't know. Little hamsters inside this thing. Okay, during Obon they have matsuris.
Yeah, they have lots of
Matsuris. And they
Festivals.
have these like little game booths that you go and you play little games, throwing darts. You did darts. You
yeah.
did. Yeah,
Yeah.
You took some
I
money
pissed
from
them.
people
I
about
pissed some people off.
darts. And one of the games, and I can't remember where exactly this was, somewhere in Kansai area, where they had hamsters and strings with food on it, and you had to catch the hamster with the string and the food.
And then you got to keep them like goldfish?
Yeah, something like that.
Seriously, wow.
Uh-huh. And
I might go.
the only thing I'm worried about is, were they using hooks? I mean, you can't really tell how.
Oh.
they're doing. I mean, was it hooks or was
Well,
it just
with
like
the goldfish, they don't use hooks. They use
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
I
thinking
would
that
hope not.
you just get a string with some food like attached to it somehow, and then the hamster, grabs the food and then sticks it in their pouch thing, and you like,
Your mouth.
pull them out, which still kind of sucks. Like I don't really
I
like that
don't.
idea.
I wonder if
think
there's
it's
like two
horrible.
pieces, so that one goes in one cheek and one goes in the other cheek.
That'd be awesome.
And then if you catch the hamster, it's yours apparently. That's kind of messed up, I think.
I kind of like it.
If they get a
If
good
they're
home,
using hooks,
If they're
not-
using
not
hooks. No,
cool.
that's not
Not
good.
cool.
No.
Not
Yeah.
cool. I have no idea though. Also, this one's great. I posted a video. Did you see the and forgive me, Mom, this has got some cussing in it.
That means swear. Again.
The great anime cowboy Gaijin King hot dog salesman.
Nice bleep.
Have you seen
I haven't
the video?
I haven't been on Facebook.
It's
I'm sorry, Mom, but I
hilarious.
haven't been on Facebook for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Been-
but
yeah.
and Mom, don't watch this video because every other word that this Gaijin anime
Is the F
character
word.
says is
And that's
the
not
F
fire
word.
truck. It's not.
Yeah, he's like, how about some fire trucking ketchup on your fire trucking hot dogs? That's some fire trucking good stuff there. Yeah, it's like all over the way.
It's
all
sailor
over.
language.
It's great. It's freaking hilarious because this anime is like saying this is how Americans talk. You know? It's like, yeah, well, we use the F word for all kinds of things. It's great. It's an expletive. It's an adjective. It's a noun. It's a
It is.
verb.
It's the most versatile word
yeah.
in
It's
the
love.
English language. Yeah,
It's-
it is
it's
love. Yeah.
It's
You
everything.
can effing love someone.
Yeah.
And it's like an amount. It's a modal.
You can
it's
F and F someone.
That's a lot,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could have a whole
Yeah.
sentence with just the F word and different variations of it,
It's
right?
positive. It's negative. It's the greatest word ever
Yeah,
in the history of language.
and that your mom doesn't let us.
And my mother won't let me say it.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah. So that video is great. Check it out. It's on our. We've got a link to it on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/The Gaijin Smash. Go check it out. Also, next thing, Bryan was on his trip thing, and he found a train that exists for the sake of drinking sake.
Seriously?
Yeah.
The sake train.
The sake train.
Let's
You
ride
You
it.
knew about it?
No.
No.
Yeah, so he's got some pictures of that, and it's like this train exists only for drinking sake.
Where
And
is
it's
it?
called the Shukura. That's all I know. The Shukura. He didn't say anything more about it on this post.
That's an amazing train.
We
Hopefully,
need to get it here.
I'm guessing that it'll be on the next Traveling on a Dime.
I hope so. Yeah.
I'm looking
Because I
forward to
think
seeing
that we should do a podcast on that train.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I mean, if you haven't tried sake before, try it. It's really, really good. It's not your typical wine.
Well,
It's-
it depends on the one. I like the one that's like it's got that like white ricey
Yeah.
milk inside
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
That's the kind that I like.
Really? That's the
Yeah.
cheapest kind, but it's the sweetest.
Oh, it's the sweetest. And,
Yeah, it's
and-
really sweet.
it
But I
is
mean,
the cheaper ones. Yeah.
if you get really good sake, if you get cheap sake, you'll get a headache. And
Yeah.
it's horrible. It's a horrible experience.
It's cheap though. You can get like a
but-
huge jug of it at the supermarket
Yeah,
for
like
like
it's
$10.
big, right? It's
Yeah.
Don't get it because you'll pay for it.
or drink lots of ukon no chikara.
Yeah, you'll have to drink about 20 gallons
five
of it. Yeah,
one.
but no, get the expensive sake is really good. It goes down smooth,
Yeah.
and you do not get hangovers.
I really
It's
like
just
that.
amazing.
The one from Okinawa. I think it's called Awamori.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That one's really good.
There's good, but around here, like in Niigata, Akita, and even Fukushima, there's some, and Sado, there's some really, really good
Sado.
sake. Yeah,
Sado
Sado
Island?
has. Yeah, I drank sake that I got from Sado Island, but my girlfriend didn't know I drank it. But it was an omiyage, but I didn't have any beer, so I drank it. But anyway, yeah, I drank her father's omiyage. I said that on camera.
Yeah, you
Crap.
did.
Yeah. She told me to get. Cause he got me an air conditioner. He got it for free and
Yeah,
put it in. And I was
your
supposed to get.
father-in-law, well, soon-to-be father-in-law, he's a really great guy.
He's awesome. He got me. Our air conditioners are all broken. I have like 12 air conditioners in this house, and
And
they're
they're all
all
busted.
broken. They're all broken. They break like weekly, and he found one because he does construction and stuff, and he found one. He gave it to us for free. Put it in our bedroom. So I had to get him omiyage, and
And you drink it.
I drank it. Yeah.
You're-
So
you're
I
a
had to
jerk.
go to the. Yeah. Well, it was really good, but anyway. So I drank his
Hopefully he
omiyage.
doesn't watch this.
I hope she.
You
doesn't.
can give
Well,
him
they
some
don't speak
Thomas
English,
drink.
so-
It's good.
No, I ended up getting really expensive beer. So, because I felt guilty because I was.
You should feel
Yeah, I was
guilty.
gonna
You
say,
fucking
right?
drank. Oh, sorry.
But it
Don't
was
worry
like,
about it, don't worry
yeah, don't worry about it. It was like 9:00 in the morning. It was after I got back from Sado, and I couldn't sleep. I've been getting up at 4:30 every morning and going to bed at like midnight. So I was really tired, and I was watching Koshien, which is like the biggest sporting event in Japan, the high school baseball in the summer, and I was feeling lonely. There was nobody here.
Go on.
Oh.
I didn't have any beer, and I didn't want to get up and get off the couch and go to the kitchen to get the beer that was in the fridge because I did actually have beer. But I there was a bag with omiyage in it, and there was the sake, and I was like, wow, I really want it. It was expensive, like $60, and it was only like this big. So I drank it.
Yeah, good.
It was good. It was so good. Her father would have loved it. Yeah, so I'm a bad person.
Yeah, you're a bad person. Speaking of bad things, the typhoon came through Japan and did a lot of damage.
Yeah, and just the rains last week have like caused huge like landslides that killed like 46 people. And
yeah, I mean, they're going to update it to like 80 people because all those people that they haven't found yet are just buried underneath it. I thought that was in where the heck was
one
that?
Was in Hiroshima. It's all over the place now.
Yeah, there's all kinds
Shikoku.
of
Yeah, check it out.
Most south east or southwest
Kyushu.
Japan.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
but
always
also
happens every year.
Akita and stuff, right?
Well, Japan is a lot like Vermont. They cut down all the trees at one point, and they replanted trees that roots don't suck up that much water. So they're having problems with landslides a lot now. So it's it's horrible because it happens every year, and happens in places where they didn't build houses for a long time, but then they're building houses where they shouldn't be building houses, and all of a sudden the entire neighborhoods are wiped out and under tons of mud.
You see, what they usually do is they build like these what are they called? Like
concrete walls?
Yeah, like they concrete the sides of the mountain.
The whole mountainside gets covered in concrete, like
with
along
like
all the roads and
holes
stuff.
inside of it, so that the water
so
can
the water
seep
seeps
through.
out. Yeah,
and in these areas they just didn't put that kind of infrastructure in there. I guess they were getting. I mean, they were just
or they built houses on them,
or they built houses on them. Yeah, pretty bad stuff.
And the thing was, the latest one, they didn't hear it. There was no sound.
Really?
So, yeah, so they didn't know. I mean, all of a sudden people were buried in muck.
The landslides are silent killers.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Moving on to something a little bit less
light,
morbid. I've been working really hard to get the podcasts out on iTunes. Sorry it takes so long, but I'm the only person that can do this stuff.
Because I'm too lazy.
Because you don't know how.
And I'm lazy.
Yeah, that too. But I got episode 8. By the time we're recording this, only episode 8. This is episode 13, and only episode 8 is on iTunes right now.
so this is going to be a while.
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
2016.
You'll be back. You'll be back in winter.
Yeah, you'll be back.
Yeah, probably.
But it'll be on YouTube. All of the episodes go up on YouTube before they go up on iTunes. So if you want to see the video and listen to the podcast, you can do it on YouTube. I don't know. Just go download the audio or something like that from YouTube or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, rip it off it.
Rip it.
Be a bad boy. Do it. Take it.
I don't know. It might be too long. Might not be able to do that because it's too long. But okay, moving on from that. Real sad. This really affected me a lot. The death of Robin Williams.
So this is really dated, by the way.
Yeah,
it's 2 months ago, but yeah, whatever.
2 months ago. It was like
No, like
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks.
By the time
Yeah.
you see this podcast.
Hopefully, I'll get it sooner up on YouTube and whatnot.
But yeah, you were really bummed about that. Yeah. I felt it, man.
This guy, Robin Williams, is kind of what I base my life off of the way he did his comedy and stuff like that, and how he, felt about dealing with people and his issues with comedy, not taking yourself too seriously, and he was kind of my role model for life. I followed everything that he ever did. All the way back, and people don't really know this, but he was the original Popeye in the original Popeye movie.
I knew that.
I think that was one of the first big things that he did, just before Mork and Mindy. So everybody's like, "Oh, I've watched him since Mork and Mindy." No, he was in Popeye before Mork and Mindy, and he was Popeye.
He was good. He was really
great.
good.
He was
yeah.
perfect Popeye. I mean, he was totally Popeye. Every time I think of Popeye,
Totally Popeye?
Yeah, he was totally Popeye.
Maybe that should be a new Sayaka Nirai song.
Yeah, totally Popeye.
Totally Popeye. You can sing it.
Totally
Right.
Popeye. It's gonna be a sad song,
That's
isn't it?
You know what? I'll write some really sad music, and you can do Totally Popeye.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'll
do it.
do it in a squeaky voice.
I'll do it when.
No, he's got a good voice. Actually,
great
Grin has
voice.
probably like the best voice in the band, but
Yeah, right.
he has the most range, I think. But
Most range, if I can
Yeah.
actually hit the notes properly, then the range is all right.
and he's a good bass player.
All I got to do is this.
No.
I don't even have to hit the strings. I just move my hand like this.
Like I said, he's a good bass player. Better than
That's
I
what
ever
they
was.
all
Better
do.
than I ever was.
See,
Isn't
I know when not to play.
it? See, I never knew that. So, yeah.
No, they just turned you off. Or you didn't turn
No,
yourself on.
I unplugged myself because I was always drunk. Yeah.
Is this on? No? Okay, good. We're doing great. Next thing I'm going to talk about is this picture. I'm going to show it to the camera, but maybe if I have time. The right reason why is because I never have time to actually put the images and stuff into the video.
So he's coming up. He's walking over slowly to the camera. He's about... There you go. There it is. That's the picture.
He's been looking at it all the time, by the way.
I don't know who she is, but from here she looks pretty hot.
She is gorgeous. She is gorgeous.
Want to get me another one?
Yeah, she is gorgeous.
Give me a second. But yeah, I will.
Okay, but the thing is that she is not a real person.
Who is she?
She is...
Oh, that's one of those dolls?
Yeah.
Those are awesome.
That is a 650,000 yen, which is about $6,500, sex doll.
It's cheaper than my girlfriend.
And probably just as active.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. No way. Not. My girlfriend's worth every cent.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to insult you. Or anything.
My
But-
mom's gonna be angry at me again, but.
Yeah, this company, it's called Orient something or other, Orient Doll Company or something like that.
Grin, 'cause I don't have any.
You get a ginger ale. Orient Industry is the name of the company that makes these dolls, and they're hyper realistic and fully posable.
Have you
and all
tried
that
one?
kind of stuff.
You wish.
Actually, kind of, yeah. $6,500 for the one. What I want to do is I want to get one of these things and just
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, I was
Put her
telling
in,
you,
like,
you need a
different-
girl.
This would be perfect for images and stuff like that. You know how we have that picture on our Facebook page with the girl's butt and whatnot?
Yeah.
We could pose her in all kinds of different things.
Oh, yeah.
Pose her showcasing us.
Treating her like a
and-
doll.
Yeah, that's exactly what she is. That would be great for you. I mean, you don't even need to buy or pay for a model. You can just buy this thing and you've got all your modeling done for you. I mean, it's so realistic looking.
There's one thing missing, though.
What?
She doesn't talk. And that's a big.
That's the
a
best
big no.
part.
No, that's the worst part.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you guys just don't get it. Yeah. Well, I understand. That's the thing.
Well, if you want to hear something, then you just, while you're messing around with it, you put on your favorite porno flick and you listen to that and pretend that the voice is coming from, the doll. Or put a speaker inside of her mouth.
Oh, you guys.
I don't have a favorite porno flick.
So we're still looking for, on our Facebook page, please visit our Facebook page. By the way, it's facebook.com/the Gaijin Smash. We're still looking for silly English. That's English with an R instead of an L. And that's when you see a picture of a poster or a t-shirt or whatnot with very strange English on it. We're still looking for pictures of stuff like that. We've only gotten 3, and 2 of them were by Bryan.
Wow.
Moving on. Please give us some English if you've got some good English that you've seen. Oh yeah, this guy on I love Rocket News 24. Lots of great Japanese news on there. And this is a repost from them about a Japanese cucumber that glows in the dark.
Really?
No way.
It's glowing in the dark right there.
Oh, I want one.
And this guy from Japan cut up this pickle or this cucumber, and in a dark area, he's noticed that it was glowing. He was like, "Holy cow!" And put some pictures up, and people are talking about that. So yeah, glowing.
Was there a reason
pickles.
for it glowing?
They don't know.
Really?
They don't
Where
know
did it
why
come
was
from?
glowing.
This is a question that everyone who's watching.
Don't know. And it's a lot of
Fukushima?
Japanese, so it's really hard for me to go onto the forum and figure out what people were saying. But everybody seems to have their own theory, and the guy did some testing, but the only testing that he did was for the presence of fungus or something like that. And
Oh yeah, there are glow in the dark fungi
Yeah,
fungi
they are,
actually.
right? So then there's that, and of course we put on. Moving on to the beer thing, you can also, if you want to see the beer, because you're on the podcast and you're listening to iTunes and you didn't get to see the beer taste test that Dustin did, you can go to facebook.com/the Gaijin Smash, and on there you will find a link to the video of the taste test of the 3 beers that Dustin did for solo travel blog.
That's good. And then what about Brian's beer thing?
What Brian's beer thing?
Brian did the beer tasting in Niigata. Did we go cover that?
He did a beer tasting in Niigata. Did he do a video?
Yeah. Brian did it. He used the beer song.
Oh yeah, that was like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. That was like last month.
So that means like 19. That was like 10 years ago. When by the time
Yeah.
you see this podcast, read this podcast.
Yeah, so there's that. And another picture that Brian posted for English. It's a wiener stick with wheat germ dough. Okay, wiener.
Who doesn't want a wiener stick?
I love wieners. Dick's Hot Dogs. If you love hot dogs, you'll love Dick. And then, of course, he posted another picture of him at this place in Mito, where there's this window thing that you can look out and see Mount Fuji when it's clear, but it wasn't clear. So instead of taking a picture of Mount Fuji, he took a selfie. Which, okay. All right. Cool. So if you want to see that, it's on our Facebook page too. And episode 8 of the Gaijin Smash podcast is on iTunes.
That's the one with
Yay.
Eric?
That is the one
With the Graham?
Eric.
Eric.
It's at Kiwi Lounge. That's the one at Kiwi Lounge.
Okay, so
I
the
think.
one
no,
after
no,
Graham?
it isn't.
Is the one with
That's wrong.
Eric, right?
I think it's the one with Eric. I think.
Was it the one?
I don't
It's
know.
been so long.
I think number 10 was the one with Eric.
So, but he saw it.
Yeah.
So that's up on YouTube, right?
Up on YouTube, yes,
Oh,
but
so-
not on iTunes.
Okay. That's the last one you put up on YouTube?
Yeah. Episode 11 has been. So episode 10 was the one with Eric.
Episode 11's with Graham.
No, episode 12 is with Graham.
What's 11?
11 is
Kiwi Tavern.
Yeah, Kiwi Tavern.
All right.
Yep.
I wasn't there.
And there's another great video of this cute or what the
Heck.
video of this girl named Manako who does these dances from anime series and stuff like that.
Bring it on.
She's really funny,
Can I see
cute,
that?
but it's kind of like what the.
Yeah. Is she,
What
how
the
old
what?
Is she?
I don't know how old she is. Don't
I
go
gotta
to the
see me that.
freaking
Yeah, give it to me.
go to the
Don't give it
site, go to the Facebook page and look for it yourself. Jeez, but yeah, she's really cute. But it's kind of like what the. I don't know where to put this. What category do I put this in? Cute or WTF? So
Cute.
Please go with
Cute.
WTF? That means
Yeah.
what the fudge?
fire truck.
What the
the
fudge?
fire truck? I watched the video and her dance is exactly the same as the dance from a great anime. I say great, but I'm only saying great because the kids love it. Yokai Watch, which is like this kids anime that's really super mega popular right now in Japan.
Oh yeah, I got those like stickers at McDonald's. It came from that thing.
It's everywhere.
I was really happy.
Yokai Watch. All the kids are always telling me Yokai Watch. I'm like, okay, great.
If you want a sticker for your base, I can bring you one.
Yeah.
You can choose your favorite character and we'll
Yeah,
put it
sweet.
there. Yeah.
I don't
How
have a
about get 'em
favorite
all?
character.
But you
about
gotta get
get
one.
them all?
I want a sticker of that
The girl?
doll, the
dancing?
doll,
The
no,
school
the
girl?
doll,
The doll?
the doll.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be great. And Gaijin Smash band Worst Case Scenario or Saiaku
No
Bai will be playing this tomorrow.
This
Tomorrow at 1:30, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
1:30.
138, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 1:30, but-
At the Bandai Bus Center in Niigata, Japan.
So by the time this is posted, that'll be a year ago.
Done. Yeah.
Forgotten.
And that would be
But
awesome.
we're also playing again on the 6th of September.
Yeah, here in Murakami.
In Murakami.
Our hometown. I guess you could call it our hometown now.
It's our hometown.
It's our hometown.
It's not his. He's a
It's not
Swedish
his,
guy.
He's Sweden.
He's a
Well,
Swede.
it'll be my
Sweden.
hometown.
He's a Swede.
Surely.
Huh?
It'll be my hometown.
You better be.
Yeah.
Someday you're gonna
Buy me a
move
house. It'll be.
there? Buy you a
My
house.
Buy you a house. I gotta buy me a house.
I gotta buy
first.
you a house. Oh, okay, refuel the beer. BuzzFeed did a great video, a great but horrible video about anime expressions, and it's like 11 anime expressions to show how you really feel, and it's got like a real character, real person, and then during the event where you would have the expression, his face turns to an anime character face. but
Sweet.
they totally messed up.
Yeah.
The Japanese
Really?
that they used was not correct for the emotions, and so who was it? I guess it, again is Rocket News 24 picked apart that video and explains the truth about what those expressions are and what Japanese you should use, and don't use the Japanese that they used in the video because they're wrong.
So what's the one for the giant drop of water that just kind of appears in your head when you've done something stupid?
Watch
You
the
should
video.
know it.
You gotta watch the video.
But you're good at
it's
it.
all on there. I'm good at it.
Yeah.
Lots of sweat drops. Big ones. And also, if you're coming to Japan, you want to know about insurance because you have to have insurance to live in Japan. You have to have health insurance to live in Japan. And if you're going to be here for any longer than 3 months, you have to have the Japanese health insurance.
Yeah.
And if you don't know all the different kinds of Japanese health insurance, then on our Facebook page, we've got a link to an article by Gaijin Smash, or no, Gaijin Smash, Gaijin Pot did an article on the different types of health insurance that you can get in Japan and basic explanations. Once you figure out which one you want, then you can go and get more information, or which one you can get, I should say. Oh, great. Another picture of English from Bryan. So I guess that's 3 that he's posted. And I don't know, it looks like a body bag. And it's got name and then a blank spot for name. Blood type, a blank spot for that. And then it says, support the comfortable environment of the body from the harsh working outside.
Put yourself in a
Yeah.
body bag.
I don't
Done
know.
deal.
I don't know if it's a body bag or if it's a sleeping bag.
Sleeping bag.
But yeah, that's kind of funny. Yeah. All right. Great. And that's it for stuff on the Facebook page. Now we're going to move on to iTunes reviews.
Where we got ripped apart
Yeah.
because we suck.
We got
Apparently.
Eric made a review. Yeah. He's all a little crude at times, but fun all the same. This is before he was actually on the podcast, though.
Ooh, really?
He says, if you're a foreigner living in Japan or plan to be one, this show could be for you. That was by Eric Chabelle. Thank you very much for your 5-star review.
Nice.
Next 5-star review is, oh my gosh, it's me.
Wow. What'd you say?
I said, Grin is real goofy looking.
That's
real
true.
goofy
It's
looking
true.
dork.
True.
But Anders and Bryan are pretty cool.
Nice.
Since this is the audio podcast, you won't see this, but you should get a laugh out of the stories they talk about, especially if you are interested in Japan or living in Japan. Yeah, so I am the goofy one, and I explained that perfectly clear. That yeah, that's the way it is. That's why my name is Grin. Grin.
What's this?
This one is Skip Marin. Do you know Skip Marin?
No.
All right. Well, he gave a 5-star review. Thank you very much, Skip Marin. He says, "Oh, what the hell is that?
He said you hit your thing. What'd you do?
I don't know.
Well, Skip, we appreciate your review.
Your session is invalid or expired. You got to be
Freaking kidding me.
cancel. Oh, now I've got to relog into my email.
Well, that's a pain in the butt.
Yeah. So while we're doing that,
I'm gonna get another beer.
You can get another beer, and I'm gonna tell you a story about getting your driver's license in Japan.
Oh, I want to hear that.
Yeah, so
I want one.
You want to get your driver's license?
Yeah.
Well, you're from Sweden. It'll be
Yeah.
easy for you.
Yeah, I'm
Simple.
supposed to just
Well,
go there and
yeah.
get it.
You just go
So
there
I'm
with
told.
a translation of your current,
Yeah.
your Swedish driver's
Exactly.
license, and then they'll just give you a Japanese driver's license. It's just friggin' great for you. But if you're from America, where we have 50 states, and each state has its own licensing and its own deal with Japan about trading licenses, and because if you're Japanese and you go to some of those states, they make you take the test, then everyone from the United States has to take the test when they want their driver's license here in
Now
Japan.
that's the
And
bummer.
I did that long time ago.
Me too.
It took me 7 tries. This was in
Took me 2.
7 tries.
2.
Took you 3.
I got it my second try, but I'll tell you why after you tell your story.
Okay, so I went 7 times, and each time after I take the test, there would be like 15 to 25 people there, and only 2 people would pass every time.
Wow.
Every time, 2 people only would pass. and they don't tell you why you didn't pass or what you could have done better or what your score was. Nothing. They don't tell you anything. They just at the end of your driving test. Excuse me. At the end of your driving test, they say these people passed. If this is your name, come up and get your driver's license. If your name is not on here, come up and make your next appointment.
Nice.
And it's like 5,000 yen each time you go, or something like that.
6,000.
6,000
Yeah.
yen, which is $60. And I did this 7 times. On the or 8 times actually. The 7th time, I got sick of it, and I went up to someone after everybody was done. I went up to the counter and I'm like, "Hey, look, I have no idea. This is in Japanese. Like, I have no idea why I didn't pass. Can you find out what I can do to pass next time? I've been to the driving school, paid for that, and I'm not passing." And this guy looks at me. He's like, "Okay, give me just a second." He goes back into the back. I'm waiting for 30 minutes, half an hour, and I'm just like, "What the hell happened?" I just stay there waiting. And then they're closing up and locking the doors and stuff like that and looking at me funny. And finally the guy comes back and he's like, "I actually don't know why you didn't pass, but I will help you pass next time.
Next time.
I'm going to show you what you need to do to pass." And he gets out this thing called the Rules of the Road. It's all in English and Japanese. And I've read this thing. And I have a copy.
Yeah.
I had it in my pocket as he broke it out. And I've done the driving school test and all that. But this guy was like going through the motions of it. And he's like, he opens it up and goes from page 1 all the way to the last page, and he explains everything to me. And I'm just sitting there like, "Oh, hi, thank you very much," and just being really polite about it. I didn't want to, tell him, "Look, I've already done all this stuff. This is ridiculous." But I because I didn't want to. Next time I come in and he's like, "You fail," I didn't want that kind of thing. And come to find out that he was the director.
Really?
Yeah, the director of the whole thing. So the next time I came in, he comes up and he's got his name tag on this time and it says director on it. And he comes up to me and he says, after I took my test, he's like, "How'd you do?" And I said, "I think I did all right. He didn't seem to mark anything on his clipboard while I was driving and whatnot." He's like, "Say, you just listen to me and everything will be fine." I'm like, "You got it." And when we're all waiting for the names to be put up on the board, and this is the kicker. Okay, so the lady comes out with the clipboard with the 2 names on it, and she writes the 2 names on there, and neither one of them is my name. And then the director comes out from behind the booth, and I can hear her talking, and I'm like, "Oh, really? Is this how it's gonna go?" And he's talking to her, and he's pointing at the clipboard and whatnot, and then she's all, "Oh, okay," and then she writes my name up on the board, and I'm like,
3 names. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I get up to the counter to get my driver's license, and the guy's like, "You see, you listen to me and you'll be fine." And I'm like, "Okage samade," and that basically that means because of your care, I was able to do this, and just like thank you. So what I found is if you are in Gunma and you want to pass, all you have to do is basically suck someone's
Prick.
you gotta find the guy and
That was
suck
Gunma?
up to him. That was Gunma. Gunma
Wow.
sucks when it comes to this because it's like, ugh. And again, it was only 2 names up on the board. I was just the 3rd name because the director's like pointing and you gotta make this guy pass.
I took my driver's test in Niigata, and everyone told me it was hell to take your driver's test. And it is. Niigata is actually the toughest, I guess, from what they say.
Whatever.
For foreigners. But
No
Gunma sounds
way.
pretty tough. I don't know.
Worse.
But anyway, I went to my first driver's test, and I went to the driving school, and I got a driving instructor, and I paid for 4 hours, which is like 4 mon. It's like $400. I paid for 4 hours just to take the test and everything. And the first test, I was perfect. And I drove. It was flawless because I'd done the test so many times. In 4 hours, I did the same test over and over again.
Say.
Yeah, well, no. And even the people in the car were like, "You're gonna pass. You're gonna pass." So
That's what they said to me too.
yeah. So we get to the we get to the end, and they, of course, they don't call my name. They call 2 people, just like Guma.
Really?
Yeah, they call 2 people. It's like 16 people. They call 2 people, and I went up afterwards, and the guy. There's different kinds of beer. You're gonna have to.
No more of that.
No more of that.
In the bridge in the back, there's more, but that's actually good. That lager, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go on.
So anyway, go on. I'm not being stupid. But anyway,
Go on.
but anyway, yeah. So I go up to the guy and ask him, "Why did I fail?" And I asked him first. I asked what was my score. This is in Japanese. What was my score? And he's like, "Giddy giddy." He kept saying "giddy giddy." Giddy giddy was like just barely missed.
Like
Yeah.
barely,
Just it's like
almost.
giddy giddy. It's like what was giddy giddy? Show me your clipboard. What was giddy giddy? And then he was like, giddy 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 giddy. And I was like, okay, well I'm coming tomorrow. And he said, no, you can't come tomorrow. I said, yes, you can. And I had the Japanese license book, which had highlighted by my girlfriend at the time, which said that you could come the next day. And it was highlighted in Japanese. So no, I'm coming tomorrow. And if I fail tomorrow, I'm coming the day after tomorrow. And if I fail the day after tomorrow, I'm coming the day after that. I'm going to come every day until you pass me. So he said that, and there was a Chinese woman who had taken the test 50 times.
50.
50 from Sado.
Wow.
She came from Sado. She had to take a ferry to go this. She'd been doing this for a year. She'd taken the test 50 times, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm coming too." So, so the next day, her and I came. She calls her husband, right, and she says, "I'm staying in a hotel tonight. I'm coming tomorrow to the test." And the guy's like, "Well, you can't do that." He's like, "Yes, you can." This idiot Gaijin was like telling the guy that you can. So the next day I come to the test, and that night was my baseball nomikai. So I was hungover. It was the worst test I've ever taken. I almost went off the road. All right, I was hammered. I was probably still drunk taking the test. So we finished the test, and I'm like, oh man, I failed. And I was coming. I'll come back next week. I'm not going to be a jerk or anything. So yeah, we're sitting around. The Chinese woman did a great job actually on her test. They call two names, me and the Chinese lady.
Wow.
So they call me up, and the guy was like looking at me. I totally intimidated the guy. He was like, yeah, you tested, you did a good job. And I was like, you passed me for yesterday, right? But yeah, so I got my license on my second time, and I come back and I tell my friends this, and they're like, how? Because everyone was a minimum of 7 times.
All right,
It's a minimum
This is the
7
reason.
times.
Okay, when you're a Japanese person, you want to get your driver's license. You spend like 2,000 to 5,000 yen. $2,000 to $5,000
Yeah, to get your license.
to get your driver's license. You have to go to driving school for like a year and pay these people, and that money, they're not getting it if we do the test and we just pass.
Right.
So
Yeah.
they have they do it over and over again. It justifies their job, and these people who are doing the testing, they can keep their job as long as they have like 10 or 15 people applying for the driver's license. Then they can do that.
But the written test is super easy.
Oh, it's simple. The written
It's
test
10
is like,
questions.
okay,
I
done.
corrected their translations.
Yeah, same
I had
here.
so
I
much
did
time
too.
left over because I couldn't leave the room.
But yeah, the actual driving test shouldn't be that difficult. It isn't that difficult. They just don't pass you. It's all a show, if you ask me.
It's
this is just my opinion.
It's kind of difficult. It's like the mirrors.
Well,
You know,
yeah,
which-
there's a
checking
lot of
all the
rules. You have to
mirrors,
be
like-
really precise about things. They can dock you for whatever the heck they want. But the point is they're not going to pass you until they feel like they aren't going to make as much money from you
Or until you
anymore.
tell them you're coming the
Or
day
you
after
become
tomorrow, and
a
the next day
problem.
you become, and I became a problem because
It's amazing though, because they drive like shit. You'd think that if they
No,
were forced
Japanese
to take
people,
all
they drive
these
really well, actually.
lessons, no, they don't.
Maybe not compared to
I don't know,
Sweden, but
I-
like
I-
America.
They drive like
no,
shit.
No, I'm sorry, but today I almost had an accident because this idiot drove on the wrong side of the road and tried to cut me off.
That's
It's
not,
amazing.
I don't see
It
this
happens
stuff.
all the time. To
Really?
me.
Doesn't
Or
happen
they-
to me.
or
Every
they're
time I'm
driving
on the
10
road.
miles below the speed limit.
Oh, well, that's not against the law.
It's against my law. I got places to go. They're gonna be dead by the time they get there. There's the old people driving like 40 and a 60, and it's like, come on, man. I understand you're 80, but you're gonna be dead soon. I mean, get there. You got people to see.
So I'm gonna go back. Sorry about the 5-star reviews because Skip Marin, we didn't say what he said. Skip Marin, he says appreciate the anecdotes on life here in Japan, especially from the Western Japan point of view. Living in Niigata is so different from the Pacific side of Japan, and these gentlemen,
Nice.
these gentlemen share some funny stories. All can appreciate their humor and joyous banter. Thank you, Skip. That's
Skip.
that's
Very
You know
nice
him? You know
English.
Skip?
sounds familiar. I should know. Skip
Oh,
Marin.
he's awesome. I like him.
Another one was Gizmatic Guy. I believe this guy is from another podcast called Why Couldn't It Be 6? I actually put a 5-star review on his podcast or their podcast as well. It's pretty funny. Another Japanese kind of related thing.
Really?
But
I'll have to check it
their
out.
format's way different from ours. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's you can go check it out. Why couldn't it be 6? Look for it on iTunes. And he says, great look at Japan from a foreigner's viewpoint. Funny stories and a very interesting listen for anyone that is interested in Japan or Japanese culture. Give it a listen. Thank you, Gizmatic guy. That was great. Bryan, he put a 5-star review in for us. Gee, thanks, Bryan. That's right, I did too. You're the only one that hasn't.
Because I don't have an iTunes account.
You don't need.
Really?
Yeah, it's fine.
Right.
You have an iPhone?
No. Yes.
Liar.
Well, I don't have it. It's over there. So I don't have it with me right now.
But we also got one that wasn't a 5-star review. I'm not going to say his name. He gave us 2 stars. And
wow.
Yeah, right? His major complaints were that we talk over one another.
Not today.
No, not today. We did pretty well. And he's only seen possibly up to episode 8. So we've been changing, getting better since this. So, also, he doesn't agree with us about the childish scaldings of, oh no, he said the SH word and stuff like that.
Well, SH isn't as bad as, like, shit's not as bad as fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, Mom.
He says something about our behavior and words reminds him of college frat house.
Oh, I would love to be in a college frat house.
And he says brozo is their abbreviated frat term combining dozo with bro into one work of insanity.
Did we say bro?
I don't know.
I don't think anyone's
I
ever
don't know
said
what
brozo.
episode
I mean,
that was.
It kind of feels like you, though.
Brozo.
We've been pretty drunk,
Brozo?
so it's possible. I mean, the
What's
guy.
up, Anja? Brozo.
I mean, the problem is there were like 5 podcasts where we were drinking. It took us like 3 hours to set up, so we were like drinking for 3 hours
And
before
by the time we actually started.
Oh my god, we were like totally hammered. So we had no business doing a podcast. So a 2-star rating is a step up from what we deserve.
He said it was uncomfortable to listen to.
Wow.
To men that are clearly in their mid-30s.
I'm
like
mid-30s.
I'm 47. Mid-30s.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So, okay, actually, Bryan's in his 20s. I'm in my 30s. You're in your 40s.
I'm
so
almost
we've got 3 decades here. The whole point is to keep it, mixed up. We're not all in our mid-30s.
But we're hammered, and that's the thing. Like,
the whole point is that regardless of what age or nationality you are, if you come to Japan, we can have a good time.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I might be a brozo, but I'm having a good time being a brozo. My fiance is 22. That's right. Peace.
Brozo.
Brozo. That's awesome, man.
Right?
I love that guy. I want him on this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should come here.
Find out his
Come
name and
here.
See if you can contact him, because that guy's cool. I mean,
I've
he's
got his-
absolutely right. The thing is, like, his critique is spot on.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
you
love
can't complain
It's
about
good.
it. It's spot on.
No, I don't like the fact that he gave us 2 stars, but that's
When we deserved 1.
yeah.
I can give you 1 star if you want it.
You can. You go ahead, but that sucks.
What's his name? I want to see his name.
It doesn't. It's not. It's kind of like that kind of a name. I don't know. If you change that, Mr. Your name here, to a 5-star, I will shout out your name and whatnot. But thank you for your critique.
It was actually spot on, but
It's pretty good.
and we actually tried to get better based on it.
Yeah.
Today
we really
were
did.
like
We did. Yeah.
trying to
We're
do
trying.
some
So
stuff.
if you do happen to see this podcast and want to rate us again, you can give us 1 star because we deserve it. But you
Don't
can
give us 1 star,
you
give us
can
1
like
star.
let us know if we improved on anything or if we can improve or not. And if you ever are in Japan, you are so welcome to be on this podcast.
Absolutely.
You are so
Anybody.
welcome.
It was in Niigata.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a podcast in America. Who knows?
If we
Yeah,
ever
why
do
not?
something, I
Yeah,
don't know.
because
But,
it's nice to get an honest rating.
Yeah,
It's-
do us a favor. Give us a 5-star rating, but
Or-
then
or 1.
Rip us
Or
Rip
one.
us.
Or one.
No,
because we deserve it.
No,
Yeah,
because you ask for a 1-star rating, you'll get a 1-star rating.
Oh, that means we're out of
shit.
time, or I said
Jeez.
something stupid.
So at any rate, give us a 5-star rating and know that that we are reading what you guys say, and if we do something that you want to see change, we'll change it. We'll work to make this podcast better. We're all about giving you guys what you want and doing it. He talked about us talking about the video side of the podcast and not giving a.
I have to say,
links and
his
whatnot.
critique was definitely honest and great.
Yeah, so even if you don't if you give us a 5-star rating and then rip us, we'll shout out your name and a thank you.
I'd shout out his name anyway, but
No,
he won't. He won't. He's the boss. So
not for a 2-star rating.
2-star. We deserved 1.
And we'll also talk about what you said. So if you don't want to be on the podcast, or
if you want to be on the podcast, come on.
yeah, if you want to be on the podcast,
You're more
all
than
you got
welcome.
to do is send
We got
us
plenty of
put
beer.
a review in iTunes, and we will shout you out.
And thank you, Thomas,
Thank you for having me.
Thanks
for being on the podcast. For all the way from Sweden,
Sweet O's.
where there's a lot of Swedish people there.
Yeah, Swedish women. I heard they're pretty, but well, not for me.
You like Japanese?
They're pretty for me. I
Yes,
mean,
got
sir,
yellow
I
fever?
do. Yes, sir.
That's something we got to talk about next time. Yellow fever.
Yeah.
yellow fever. I got yellow fever and Swedish fever. Whatever. I mean,
Yeah, actually,
chicks are chicks, man.
we don't have time to talk about it. That's the end of our show. Thank you very much. Please
Thank
check
you.
us out again one more time. We are on Facebook, facebook.com/The Gaijin Smash. We even have a Twitter. It's The Gaijin Smash on Twitter.
I didn't know that.
These
have
things you
Twitter.
don't know. We're on YouTube under Grinning Studios.
I knew that.
We do have our own YouTube channel, Gaijin Smash, but there's nothing on it yet. We're still working on that. We have a website. It's gaijinsmash.grinningstudios.com.
I knew that.
You knew that? And you can contact us through the Facebook page. That's the best way to do it. You can also send us a tweet.
And if you want to
you can
donate
come
one
here.
of those love dolls, Grin will be waiting for it.
Donate one of those.
I want it first.
We'll have like your name posted on the next podcast, like
somebody
all of it.
donate-
We'll
Donated
name
one of
her
those
after
dolls?
you.
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
that's
if,
it.
If what's their name? Orient Industries. If you are watching this and you want to be our
Sponsor?
Sponsor. Yeah.
We'll take
and
one
give
of those
us
dolls, but I
of
want
those
one
dolls,
first. I want it
we'll use
first.
it in the show. I'll set her
We'll use it
right
in the
next
show.
To me.
That's.
I'll set her
That's-
right next to me.
That's illegal, I think.
Why?
I don't know. I depending
Not-
on
Maybe you can
Not
censor
that
it.
kind of using.
Oh, okay, all right.
You sick son of a
Gun.
gun. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Gaijin
See you next
Smash
time.
podcast. Beers. Cheers. Oh, you have nothing.
I'm sorry.
It's all gone.
Yeah, too bad.
I want more.